Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nika, and with last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 10, episode 1, 50 Shades of Cynthia. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it was a lackluster season premiere for me. I expected a lot more, considering that this is the 10th season of this show. Y'all done went and dug Nene Leakes up and everything, and brought her back, and I'm hearing that wig, the one that don't like to keep her that didn't like to keep her legs closed, the Mad Men. Yeah, Kim, I heard she was gonna be on here and everything. Yeah, so I'm thinking that the beginning should be, the season premiere ought to been a little bit more popping, but I ain't gonna complain because I guess they gonna bring it later on in the season. Yeah, I gotta forgive me, my voice is still gone. Remember 2 weeks ago, I got a flu vaccine and a pneumonia vaccine, and that's why I've been. For those who've been asking why am I in and out, girl, that's why I'm trying to live. You know. I still do Black Ink Crew Chicago for those who asked me that on Facebook. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. I've been sick. I can't do the shit sometimes. But here I am today to do this. And we started this episode off with Candy and Todd. They got lines wrapped around around the block, child. She didn't think that OLG was gonna be the success that it is. Um, we also know that she's been working with, her old group Escape for a reunion tour, and they've been doing little parts here and there. They did Essence Fest, they did BET Awards, and they had a couple of concerts. I know one was out there in Detroit recently, so she been doing so much, she been kind of feeling some kinds of way, because, see, she ain't been able to be the parent that she want to be. And although Ryder's a little bit older, and she kind of understand a little bit, she still got that baby Ace. Candy got her a lot of irons in the fire. And, I understand how she must feel, but then again, child, if you want to be a success and leave your children little multimillionaires when you leave this earth, sometimes you got to, put that extra work in. It's hard for the working woman that's ambitious like that and got children. It really is. It's hard. It's hard to be able to make sure that you putting yourself in the right places all the time where you need to be. Some gonna suffer somewhere up in there because it's only 24 hours in a day. So she was feeling some kinds of ways about that, but I think that she'll be all right. Now we go over to Cynthia house. Lake Baylor is absolutely gorgeous, if you ask me. Cynthia out there trying to figure out the lawn blower, the leaf blower. She finally figured it out, even though she was knocking over every goddamn thing. And she say if 50 pieces all she give a damn about. She don't give a damn about nothing else but peace. She also let us know, look, I just turned 54 months ago, but see, all year it's going to be 50 for me. It's going to be a celebration of becoming 50 for me. So what I'm going to do is, I'm thinking about having this party. And when I have this party, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get one of these motherfuckers to come in here. I'm a modeler. I'm a modeler. So I'm gonna get these bitches to come over here, and they gonna all put on an outfit of me at some particular time in my modeling career, and we gonna turn it up. We're gonna turn up, turn down for what? That's what we gonna do. But she also is preparing for the visit from Nene. And of course we see Miss Nene, and I just want to know, Nene, what did you do to your face, Nene? What did you do to your face? Why do she? What did Nene do to her face? And I'm going to tell you something. Let me just stop you right here. Let's stop right here, because I know I have to go through this every single year. Let me give you the disclaimer of the year for the season 10 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Everybody and their mama know I'm Team 12. That ain't changed, bitch. That ain't changed. However, at the beginning of every year, I give a bitch a clean slate. Everybody got a clean slate. So whatever it is you show me in this season, is what I'm judging your ass off of. We gonna take it episode by episode. Yes, I am Team 12. However, I am not so Team 12. I'm not a stan. I'm just a fan, bitch. Because, see, a stan can't call out on her shit. A fan that loves her for real gonna call out the bullshit as well as the things that she do that's okay with me. So that's why I stand with Miss Kenya, okay? That's how I stand with all these women. But let's get back to Nene. Cause Nene, what the fuck did you do to your face? I don't know why. women allow this idea of what beauty is to make them go down there to Dr. Miami, Dr. Oz, Dr. Curve, Dr. whoever the fuck it is, and study chopping and chisel on their damn face. It wasn't nothing wrong with Nene to me. Black people have big ass noses, but yours wasn't like, ugh, girl, like that's the first thing we seen. What the hell did you do? Why is you around look like a Muppet baby? You look just like Tamar, y'all look like twins. Girl, that upset me when I seen Nene's face. I said, what the fuck she done did to her damn face? Nene, girl, what you do? What you do? Oh, what did you do? Why do we do this? Why, as African American women, do we do this? Stop doing it. Y'all stop butchering y'all face. We see this all the time. These black women get a couple coin. Society get to getting in their ear telling them what the standard of beauty is supposed to be, and they get to chiseling and chopping on their damn face. Look at Lil' Kim. She was one of the prettiest chocolate sisters. Now that look like a little Asian lady. What did you do, Nene? I'm sorry, I had to bring him. What did she do? Why did she do that? Girl, oh, you upset me, bitch. So why you do that? You ain't had that to do. Now you look crazy as fuck to me. Every time I look at her, look like the thing that she was trying to blend in and might not make so pronounced, which was her nose, is the very thing that I seen. First I thought, but boom. Oh, damn, bitch. Banana beat. What the fuck is wrong with you, Nene? Why you do that? You ain't had to do that. Oh, anyway, she arrives over to Cynthia house because I done went on a raid about this damn woman. She show up at Cynthia house and you know they girl talking and shit, and then Kenya comes up. And the thing is, Nene trying to figure out, Cynthia, if you and her such good friends, why you ain't know she was married? Why you had to find out on the blogs? Cynthia was a little concerned about that too, but she says, look, I don't know why she didn't invite me to the wedding, but I was aware who that man was. And if y'all go back to, I'm sorry, y'all, this is a new biggest secret. I wish I could show it to you, but bitches giving me problems. Excuse me. If it's a bother to you, I'm sorry. But I don't have no stylist and shit. I don't have no team. Bitch, I come on here and I have to hook my damn self up. And you know when you get that new bra, it be kind of like, oh, bitch, you gotta stretch it out a little bit. But that's what it is. Anyway, my thing is this right here. Cynthia don't know why she wasn't invited. To me, I don't understand why she wasn't invited either. But if y'all go back to reunion 9, when all that shit was coming out, after all the dust had settled, Kenya did say she was dating somebody. She said she didn't want to talk about it. So I'm assuming that it's this restaurateur that she done married, you know, and so it's basically Nene want to know why the girl ain't tell nobody. Well, Cynthia say, look, you can ask her whatever the fuck you want to ask her, cause girl, guess what? She on her way over here and she know you gonna be here. So when she arrived, it looked like Nene and Kenya must have had a conversation because they damn near was dressed alike. But then we see them hug and hey girl, what's been going on? And Nene bring up the marriage. She won't know is the girl married. At first, Kenya was backpedaling and pussy popping on the shit, and I was wondering to myself, now Kenya, everybody, this shit is on the blogs now. We know you're married. Just go and say you're married. Go on and say you're fucking married and get that shit out the way. Okay, you ain't necessarily gotta explain nobody why you ain't invite nobody to your wedding. But girl, we know you married, so just go on and say it and say his damn name because it's all over the blogs. Ain't no sense in you running around telling other women to call your man baby. Girl, that's crazy as hell. I just didn't get that. I don't, But everybody King and, Cynthia and Nene did congratulate her. And I'm like, Nene, if you and Cynthia such good friends, why the hell didn't you invite her? At least let her know about it, but y'all, I'm not going to go through it. Nene said congratulations to her and told her, girl, bring the marriage license with her, okay? Mm, mm, mm. Kenya said that part of Nene done had her nose a job done, but the part of her that's real nose is still hanging on in there, so she was making a little cute joke. I said, okay. Now, let's go over to Portia House, because she have a podcast now she do with her cousin Tiffany's sister and her sister. And according to her, It's her uncut. And you get people, the way I seen it, she obviously have guests that call in and ask Portia for advice on things. And I'm sorry, I thought that was funny as fuck because who in the fuck is taking advice from Portia? Remember, this the same girl that thought that the Underground Railroad was an actual choo-choo train taking niggas to slavery, or from slavery to freedom. This is the same girl that thought it was 265 days in a year. This is the same girl on this episode that said that a man that's in his late 40s, can they still have kids, and if they can, will the kids look old? Let that marinate. And somebody calling in asking her for advice. I said, whatever. Anyway, after they do that little fake filming of that podcast, then she began to talk about Phaedra. Apparently, Phaedra has reached out to her on her birthday and a couple of more times, and she responds to it, but she don't know how to feel because see, she feel like Phaedra used her. She was collateral damage in her quest or her revenge against Candy, and she don't know how to take that. Now, Candy, on the other hand, she ain't talked to Candy. She said she giving Candy the time necessary to be able to, kind of heal some from everything that went on before she say anything to her, okay? I said, Then she tells us that she ain't taking in no new friends. Well, girl, you don't really need to because it seems like ain't nobody coming into your life that's really helpful to you. And let me just tell y'all how I feel about this. First and foremost, I do feel like Phaedra did use her, but I think she really did like her too. But she was an easy pawn to use, okay? Because everybody know that Portia is dingy as fuck. I don't know if I'm assuming she faking. I'm assuming that she faking because Portia stands will get in my comments and tell me, well, she got this, this, and this, bitch. Just because she got somebody that's helping her financially and business wise, don't mean that this bitch's brain is always together. Who made her say the things that she say? And I'ma say this: I feel like if Phaedra should have left this show, so should Portia. I don't understand why Portia was allowed to come back for season 10. She should not have because she played as big a role in this as Phaedra did. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter if your good girlfriend across the street told you this rumor about this woman or not. You had the option to not say a word about that because to me, this is how I live my life. I got friends I believe what they tell me. I'll take a bone no motherfucking well unless I'm the originator of the fucking bone because you just never know. And when it's a situation as serious as accusing someone of trying to drug you and possibly rape you and take you down into a sex dungeon, bitch, you should have known better than to do that kind of shit in the first place. That was on you, ho. I ain't got nothing. I don't feel nothing. All I do know is I feel like if they got rid of Phaedra, Portia should have left too because Portia was just as much a part of this as uh, a Phaedra was. Y'all want to act like Portia is a fucking child. No, this is a grown ass bitch that got her own mind. And it's not our fault if it wasn't working well enough for her to know that this might not be something that I want to do. So first of all, I don't feel that she should be on here. I really sure don't. I feel like Portia should have got her ass kicked off the show just like Phaedra did because they was in cahoots. Remember, Frick and Frack, them bitches was doing this shit. Now, was it wrong that Phaedra played her and put her in that situation? Yes, it was. But again, y'all, this is not some young girl who ain't got no wherewithal. This ain't no young girl that's so dumb that she didn't know that that's not something she should do. She got sense enough to try to have a podcast. She got sense enough to keep her thing going with Dish Nation. She got sense enough to not be wind up with a whole bunch of kids. She got sense enough to leave relationships that she know otherwise might not be healthy for. She got all this sense. Let y'all tell it. You mean Tim she has sense enough to know that what she was doing without her hearing that out of Candace's mouth or knowing this to be true other than the fact that Phaedra said it was you telling me she ain't had sense enough to not do that? Girl, fuck Portia. But anyway, She said she ain't ready to deal with I guess face to face and she giving Candy her time, whatever. Then he got this store called Swag Boutique and Sheree comes up in there. Now I'ma tell you something, Sheree a very pretty woman, but I wanna know what the fuck was wrong with her. Who put that platinum white wig on that woman head in the confessional? Now Sheree. Girl, like I said, you's pretty one. Why the hell would you put that on your head in that confessional? Girl, was you? Is that a part of your Halloween costume? Cause I know y'all supposed to be. At least I heard that y'all supposed to have a segment in here about a Halloween party or whatever as the season roll on. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, but I'm just wondering where the fuck this wig come from? Cause why y'all do her like that? Why she allowed you do her like that? That wig was a straight up horror. I almost passed out watching that wig. I was just appalled, bitch. I was appalled. But anyway, she on there, she coming to see Nene, and Sheree said they done came a long way. I said, okay. As she in them damn confessional looking like Cruella de Vil, I said, Jesus. Immediately they talk about Kenya and her husband. Sheree say Kenya need to show the girls that, in fact, she can get a man. Then it moved to Portia and Phaedra, and they debacle with Candy. Nene say Phaedra tried her once upon a time, and Bravo gave us the flashback to when Nene confronted Phaedra about talking to her sisters or whatnot. Okay, um, Phaedra, they said so. She said she can believe what happened, unlike Sheree, who's saying that she can't believe it happened, but she can't believe that Portia was, done that way. In Sheree's mind, she's innocent. What that girl named Portia is innocent. Nene don't feel that way. Nene feel like Portia was just a big part of that shit as Candy was, and I kind of feel that same way too. Okay, so she say Portia ain't no innocent person, and then it comes to the fact of why you and Portia don't quite see eye to eye. Nene say 2 years ago, I gave this bitch some advice. It was some good advice. All I told that bitch was that she don't need to be on her damn TV, on this TV screen, fighting people, because if you fighting people, it's gonna be a bad look for you. It's gonna make people not want to work with you. It's gonna make people not want. It's gonna eat at your brain and eat at your pocket. So if you want to be successful in this thing, you're gonna have to start putting your hands on people. Portia didn't take it well, and we knew she didn't at the reunion when she said that 2 years ago. Cause Portia said, "Well, what about you got into it with people too." Nene's comeback was, which was a classic one and the truth. Bitch, you ain't never seen me on camera hit nobody. Well, we got 3 documented times you done jumped on somebody on camera. Arguing is one thing, fighting is another. So in the book of Nene mind, that's the reason why Portia got a problem with her ass. She also said that now Portia say 3 weeks ago on Watch What Happens Live, Nene's had insinuated maybe she should lose her job. I remember watching it. What happened was a caller called in, and the caller basically said, if you would ask Nene if you had to get rid of anybody, who would it be? And she said freaking Frat. Now, she said get rid of Portia, say fired. That's a play on words. Nene really did say it, but of course she ain't gonna get that bitch that in this moment. And at the 50 Shades of Cynthia birthday party, she still didn't get that bitch that. Okay, now Nene shop. Sheree said, "Girl, look, she gonna be down here at this party. You got your opportunity to have that conversation with her then." Nene said, "I'm just gonna be quiet and sip on this champagne because I'm about to read her to the guards and I don't want to. I don't want to cuss out or none of that other stuff." Kenya on the phone with her daddy. Basically, daddy want to know, look, people keep hitting me up about this post you done made on Facebook. What's really good? She said, look, I did elope. I didn't tell you about it because I know it sometimes you tend to not have no coofs on your mouth and you will say things that will probably offend my husband. My thing is this, Kenya, would he have said something that would offend your husband so bad that he wouldn't become your husband? Girl, are you kidding me right now? That kind of don't make no damn sense, Kenya. You could have just told the man, look, I snagged me a winner and I hurry up and got him, honey. I didn't want everybody involved in this, but we went off and we alone. Now on her IG last night, she did say that her and that man plan on getting married in June, but they wanted to go ahead and do the actual ceremony in private, and that it was only her Aunt Laura and a couple other people there, but it was never meant to hurt anybody. Girl, my thing is this: you did it your way. That's all right. Frank Sinatra said you can do it your way. Okay, do it your way. It may make some people feel some kind of way, but that's your moment. And if it's a genuine moment that for you to have married this man and you really love this man, because it seems like you do, twirl, girl, do you? You didn't want everybody there. That's it. You know, even though you live in a public, you're a public figure, and people are going to be trying to see what you doing at all times. I don't know how you thought you could keep it under wraps, but you know, hell, if a for effort, girl, you tried it. Daddy say he ain't got no problem with Mr. Mark Daly. He ain't got no problem with him. He want to meet him and be able to welcome him into the home. I think the only thing that the Kenya daddy would have probably, the reason why he came the way he did, because he knew Matt wasn't for her. I think that if this man is really how it seemed like he is with King, the reception would have been differently. You know what I'm saying? So he said that he want to meet him and welcome him to the family, and I think that same thing could have probably happened if she would have trusted the process months ago before she went and got married. But at the end of the day, Kenya down there 50, and that ain't nobody damn business but her and the man she married to. All we can do is sit on the sidelines and make conversations about it like we do. It ain't that big a deal. Now, Portia and Sheree meet up at the wig shop because they trying to get their shit together for Cynthia party. Sheree is saying, look, Nene is going to be at the party. What's really going on between the two of y'all? Like I said, 3 weeks ago, supposedly, she felt like Nene was wrong for saying she wanted her to be fired. I told y'all that was a fan called and asked Nene that, and she did say it. But we gonna play. They doing this semantics thing. It's a play on words right now. Nene saying that ain't exactly what I said. Fire. Kenya, Portia saying yeah it is. She didn't really say fire, but it's still the same goddamn meaning to it. They gonna supposed to talk about that because Sheree is saying Nene wants to be cool with Portia, and Portia like, well, I don't know that, Nene. So when we get to the party, you can introduce her to me because I don't know who the hell she is. Now we go to the party. Before the party begins, we see Noel and Cynthia getting ready. Noel say, look, have you called Peter to see if he gonna come down to the party? She called Peter. Peter ain't gonna be able to make it there. Now, we learned that since the divorce, they talk every day, but this just a situation he ain't gonna be able to attend, and you could tell it's somewhat bothered Cynthia because this the first time since he probably been in her life that he ain't been there to help her celebrate her birthday. I said he might not be here to celebrate this one, but I'm sure he was at the one that happened 4 months ago on your actual birthday. Um, I was agreeing with Noel when he said he wasn't gonna come. Why you keep talking about you good? Girl, hang that phone up and let it be what it's gonna be. Y'all have divorced now. Let it be. Mallory comes, she asking about Peter and saying he should be there. No, the fuck he shouldn't. That's not her husband. That's just her friend. They may have a special place in their heart for once another going forward, but that don't mean that, girl, no. Mm-mm. So everybody arriving, and everybody like Cynthia at some point in her career. Uh, they do the little walk for all the women that's dressed like her. Candy win the award because Candy did the most unique Cynthia look, which was the Coca-Cola cans in her hand. Everybody did look nice, including, Nene. She was in all white, and eventually Nene and Portia try to have a conversation, but Nene wants to talk about where the problem began, which in her book of her mind, it was 2 years ago. Portia wanted to talk about 3 weeks ago. She tell Portia, we can't talk about how it all began. I don't feel like talking about none of it, and you ain't gonna overtalk me because if we gonna loud talk each other, we ain't gonna do this at all. Eventually, she walks off, child. She says she done with it. She ain't finna play this game with Portia, and she leaves the party as Candace sings happy birthday to Nene, and that's pretty much what all happened on last night's episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, y'all. If I left anything out or anything you feel was pertinent to the episode, please feel free to put it down there in the panel. We'll be doing this it'll come out just like it's coming out now, every Monday. Only on good occasions where I'm really feeling good will I do these hoes early, okay? Now, y'all remember the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video if you share videos. And I'll see you guys back for Escape Just Kicking It. Peace.